Welcome to Double Exposure. Number 4.
Is it 4? Oh yeah, we have the one we didn't release.
Yeah, we haven't released the 3rd episode yet.
No, we did.
No, we did. Yeah, no.
That was the first one we didn't release properly because everything just
Yeah. Well, I mean, it just it was a test.
Yeah.
Did we have a name in the first episode?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. I think.
I don't think we did. I think we had a name immediately after, like the day after.
Subscribe to Patreon for our own release.
We don't have a Patreon. If anyone's pretending to be us, don't give them money. You can send it to PayPal at Sean
I can send you directly my Revolut.
Yeah. Our phone numbers will be in the description of this episode. Don, what a week. We finally have a week where nothing's happened.
Yeah, not much.
Not much. We finally have a quiet week. So this is going to be...
See you next week.
See you for episode 5. We're recording this on...
Today is March 12th.
2026. And if on March 13th all hell breaks loose and there's trailers everywhere, we're sorry. We will clean it up in episode 5.
You will hear about it on March 19th.
Well, that's when we'll record it and they'll have to wait another couple
You'll hear about
days.
it on March.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we had an activity yesterday. You want to get into that?
I will quickly cover the Mario trailer, I think.
You want to cover that first?
Have you seen the Mario trailer?
I've not seen the Mario trailer.
It's good.
The Mario movie was pretty good.
Yeah. It's coming out April 1st.
Hold on, audience.
And
my microphone
the internet is a bit
here.
up in arms because they revealed who's voicing Yoshi and people didn't like it. I quite like it.
It's Chris Pratt?
No.
Who is it?
Donald Glover.
But why do you care who's voicing Yoshi?
All he's going to say is Yoshi.
Yeah, like who's...
I really like it, but people are like, oh
It's
no,
my
he better
comfort
not be Yoshi. He better not be Yoshi. I'm like, man, it doesn't matter. Like,
Who cares?
It doesn't matter. Chris Pratt's not Italian and people like...
I was going to say, like, wait until the movie comes out and someone's like, dude, I can't believe how good Donald Glover was. When he said, Yoshi, that really hit.
4 times in the movie.
That really hit. Like, I tears down the side of my face. I couldn't believe it.
This movie was life-changing.
When Rosalina stepped in and saved the Galaxy, the Super Mario Galaxy from the Galaxy school shooting, and Yoshi said, Yoshi. That changed my life.
They just spammed all their characters onto this movie.
Yeah, but they did that in the first movie. Do you not remember there was a Rainbow Road scene? Dry Bones was there.
They added Yoshi, they added Bowser Jr., they added Rosalina, and they're apparently adding Wario. So who's left? Waluigi?
Who has to be there?
Post-credit scene.
See, I would have
Steve Buscemi for Waluigi.
I remember when the casting for the first movie came out, and I said, all of that's fine, but I would have saved Charlie Day for Waluigi. He just has that energy more. I don't know. I can't explain that. I just think it would have been funny.
Steve Buscemi is Waluigi.
Oh, no, that's not. I mean, I would have picked him as Wario.
Danny DeVito is Wario.
Oh, get a bit of that gabagoo. Interesting. I would love to see Christopher Walken in these films. Like,
I could see him as Wario.
like he takes Mario by the shoulder and he's like,
hey, Mario.
He's like, you see, son, no, what you don't understand, I kept this watch up my ass. We were in Bowser's concentration camp. It was in the Viet Cong were everywhere. Hold on. I'm reading a different script. Like it would be a great it would be fantastic. It would be wonderful.
We should probably introduce Christopher Walken, seeing he was in the room with us first.
Don.
Yeah.
You're a good kid.
Thanks, Christopher Walken.
I gotta go.
Bye.
In my old age, I've become incontinent. Episode 4, everybody. Like I said, slow news week. This is what you get. What else have you got?
I've seen The Bride.
Tell me all about The Ride. The Ride?
The Bride? The Bride.
The Ride of Frankenstein.
So first, right, I'm going to give you what's good about The Bride.
I'm getting wild this episode. What's good about The Bride?
Jessie Buckley.
Oh, yeah, local.
And Christian Bale.
Local to where we're from. And Christian Bale,
And
yeah.
that's it.
And that's all you liked about the film?
Yeah.
Well, tell me about some of the things you didn't like in the film. You can go into spoilers. I don't think many people are rushing. If you're rushing out there to see The Bride, I think you've already seen it.
Don't waste your money on it.
Yeah? Okay.
So, right. Jessie Buckley.
Yeah?
Great. Fantastic. Like, honestly, she could probably win another Oscar for this role. Like,
Okay.
To be honest. Christian Bale, he was good. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it.
What?
Minor role. Yeah.
Who is he? The monster?
Good question. No, Frankenstein's monster is Christian Bale. Jake Gyllenhaal is the guy Frankenstein's monster looks up to. So, right, have you seen Joker 2?
No.
Okay, good, right? Because if you've seen Joker 2, you've seen The Bride.
What?
Yeah.
I can see what you're getting at.
It's marketed as like this Bonnie and Clyde thing, and it's just not that. And then like there's like messaging in it, right? And the messaging is good messaging, but like it just basically sits you down and just beats you over the head with it.
Blech.
So like there's a subplot about like assault.
It insists
and, like,
upon itself,
and like men taking advantage of women and like sexual assault and stuff like that, right? That's like a subplot, which is fine, like it's fine.
Yeah.
But like her character basically almost gets assaulted, right? And then you're like, okay, right, I can see where it's going. And then they do that again. And then they do that again.
I'm watching The Last Duel now.
And then they're literally, I'm not making this up. She has a gun at one point in the movie. I said no spoilers, but look, it's
here we are.
And then she's literally talking like about, I don't know what it was she was talking about. And then she just starts screaming like, me too, me too, me too, like 4 or 5 times. I was like, I get what you're trying to say. Like, you don't need to
fucking.
If you left it subtly, it would have been whatever.
That's rough.
But it's
Yeah.
And then it's like at one stage, like these dead women are like taking possession of her body, and they're all screaming "Me too" and stuff. And it's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
But that wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing was probably the pacing of it, because I started checking my phone, and I was like, man, like this has to be almost over. Like,
yeah. How long is the film?
I think it was like 2 hours, maybe just under 2 hours.
Not every film needs to be. Hollywood, get a fucking grip. By the way, not every film needs to be 2 hours.
Oh, it felt so long.
We saw a movie this week, which we're going to get into in a few minutes. It didn't need to be 2 hours.
Yeah, need to be longer. Ooh,
nope, absolutely not.
Yeah, but I didn't love it. I was quite disappointed by it. But her performance was really, really good. Christian Bale was really, really good. Everything else, not so good. The story, not so good.
Yeah.
The costumes, pretty good. But does not like it's hard to explain, because it's like a possession movie, because she's being possessed by Mary Shelley herself, who's like this.
No, shut up!
I'm not making this up.
Oh, that's so self-indulgent.
Who plays Mary Shelley? Do you think?
Maggie Gyllenhaal?
No, also Jessie Buckley.
Oh, okay.
But like that's why it's good, is because she cuts between basically being her and then Mary Shelley in her body, and it's
how
like
do they explain that?
Mary Shelley's a ghost in purgatory, and she's like, literally, the movie opens, she talks to camera, she goes, this is actually the story I wanted to tell. And then she possesses this woman who becomes the bride of Frankenstein.
That sounds pretty fucking cringe, I'm not going to lie.
Mary Shelley died a long time ago. I think if she really wanted to tell that story, she probably might have.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I'm an old school literature guy. I have thoughts on Mary Shelley. I don't think that Mary Shelley was a bad writer by any chance, but I definitely am of the opinion that she comes off a little, more than a little, annoying in a lot of her. If you read a lot of this stuff, like, look, I wouldn't.
Well, I read Frankenstein, and I've never heard the word hitherto as many times.
Yeah,
every
she does.
second
Yeah,
sentence.
she does that a lot. Yeah. No, look, I've no complaint. Like, Mary Shelley is a treasure in many ways. Don't get me wrong, but you know, how do I say this?
But it's just the way
you're either in the Lord Byron camp. That's me, proud Irishman. I am, and he was a decent Englishman who supported Irish freedom. Or you're in the Mary Shelley camp, and I'm not in the Mary Shelley camp personally. I'm in the Byron camp, and every time that she would whinge about being near Lord Byron because they were related by law, you know, I did have a sort of, you know, shut up element to me.
But like, it's not even that. It's just the fact that they kept beating over the head of like, this is actually the story she wanted to tell. I'm like, I'm sure if it was,
you don't know that.
But even if it was, I'm sure she would have wrote it.
Well, I never knew Mary Shelley as a woman to hold her tongue. Not that I knew her personally, but you know, if you read about her life, that wasn't really her. So I don't know.
And then one thing they do in the movie is like they're making out like, oh, she's not the bride of Frankenstein. She's the bride. She's not the bride. Like, don't call her the bride of Frankenstein. She's the bride.
The bride.
Like in the end, she's like supposed to be independent and all this stuff. But then the movie ends with her like just basically going back to Frankenstein's monster and be like, oh, I want to be with him forever. And I'm like, didn't you kind of just go back and everything you were setting up there? Like,
yeah, that sounds dumb.
But like, I was in.
How's it reviewing?
Badly.
Yeah.
I was like, to be fair, I was enjoying parts of it, and then I was like, there's actually a good movie in there somewhere. It's just she tried to make like 10 movies in one and didn't know what to do.
Is it her directorial debut?
I thought it was, right? And I, in my review for it, said, "Oh, this is her directorial debut." And then I got a comment from a guy saying, "Oh, no, it's not." And I was like, "Are you sure, man? I'm pretty sure it is." And she's like, "Oh no, she directed this movie." I don't want to say the movie in case I get it wrong. I'm just going to bring up my review here. And he was like, "She directed this movie," and he was like, "It's even worse than The Bride." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then I was like, "There's probably a reason I didn't hear about it." So, and he was like, "Yeah, just pretend I never told you." The Lost Daughter.
Okay, never heard.
I've never seen it. It could be good. This guy in my comment section hated it.
Okay, all right.
Hated it.
What's his name? Do you want to say his name? Shout out to you.
Bleddian.
Shout out one more time.
Bleddyn. Shout out Bled. Oh right, I just clicked into his. Wow, I clicked into his TikTok, right? Yeah. And his bio. This is my first name. His bio says, "Shagger's the name, shagging's the game." And there's a picture of Legolas that just the first video he has is a picture of Legolas, and it just says "Smash." And then the next one is a picture of Daniel Craig as James Bond. And
the
it just
internet's
says,
awesome.
Fuck yeah.
The internet is awesome. That's great.
Seems like a decent dude.
Bleddian?
Bleddyn.
I wonder if that's Welsh, like Blythen.
I'm going to check in a week's time and see that he blow up with followers.
Yeah.
From the 3 people who listen to us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Everyone, go shout out that man right now. We will watch your career with great interest.
But that's enough about talking about a bad movie. Do you want to talk about a better movie?
Yeah, better, but we have different thoughts on the movie, I think.
Yeah.
So let's. I think we should start with the cinema story.
Okay.
For the record, also all of you Americans out there, I'm going to clarify this because I know some of my American friends listen to this show. I'm looking at you. So in Ireland, we don't say we go to the theater, right?
So cinema, boy.
We go to the cinema.
Unless you're an owl fella, then it's the pictures.
Yeah, exactly. But cinema and pictures are both valid, right? Because the pictures and this is informal. But the proper name for that building is the cinema, right? Or cineplex, if it is more than 10.
People actually say they go to the theater.
They do in America, yeah.
Someone said that to me, I think you're going to like a play.
Right, no, but this is what they do, right? And let me tell you why it fucking irks me. You are either in the cinema, right? Multiple pictures, right? Multiple screens, right? Is what that means. It's Latin, right? For all of you out there, right? Or you go to the cineplex, which means more than 10 screens, right?
Oh.
So that's where Omniplex comes from.
Oh.
Yeah. Omniplex, big cinema chain here in Ireland. Arguably the main one and probably a monopoly, realistically.
It's the main one we have down here.
Yeah. So, it's not a monopoly, to be fair. Yeah, there's other ones. But down here, it is.
I like it.
I like an Omniplex experience. We didn't go to an Omniplex for this one. But
unfortunately not.
When we say we are going to the cinema, when we are referring to the cinema, we are talking about the building.
We're going to the pictures.
When you go to the room where you watch the movie that has a screen, that is the theater. The name of that room is the theater. All of you Americans, I'm fucking watching you, dude. Slip up around me one more time. I'll cut your fucking throat.
We didn't go to either yesterday.
We watched it at home. No, we went to an advanced screening.
So they didn't have it in the cinema that we normally go to. So we had to go to one that was unnamed and unbranded.
Yes.
And that was...
It doesn't have a name. This I almost said it, this cinema. It doesn't have a name.
It was an experience.
So walk us through.
So first we pull up to the car park anyway, and we're going to pay for the car, and then you just got side quested.
Oh yeah, I went to go pay for the it's a paid car park. So I go up and I'm like, I'll pay for it. You know, Don drove us in. He picked me up. So I was like, I'll pay for it. You know, I insisted. I'm a gentleman. Everyone in the comment section, tell me I'm a great guy right now. And I go up to the pay thing, and it's what time is it? Half.
You have to pay till 6:30, and this was about 5:45-ish.
No, yeah, 5:30, 5:45, right? And so I'm about to put the money in, and a woman goes, an older lady, and a nice lady, but you know, kind of looked at me funny, and it caught me off guard. And she goes, oh, what are you doing, Pet? And I was like, oh, I'm, paying for the car park. She goes,
holy taxation, Batman.
she goes, oh, don't do that. They all leave. They're done for the day at 5:00. And I'm like, well, that's very nice of you, but like, see, it's not really my car that we get the ticket. So I'm gonna follow the law and pay for it. And she was like, don't do that. And then she I had the 2-year-old going out in my hands, and she closed my hands over for me. And I was like, right. So I walked back to the car, no ticket. Walked back to the car, sat in with you, and said, I just got a side quest. There was Daedric Lord is speaking to me through a vessel right now. You need to take this €2. You need to go pay for it at a different one. I can't let her catch me at it again. So, she did not reappear for you, and you didn't see her the whole time this happened. So this was like Molag Ball.
I thought I was getting the clamp of Boeotia on the car. Like. But that's all well and good, not paying till I come back and then we're stuck here.
Your reaction when I sat down to the car and explained it to you was, what is she going to do? Bite off the clamp?
Joe, she was that deer we seen on the road.
Oh yeah, there was just a deer chilling like by the grass, like in the town of Killarney.
Gave me the scan, like.
Yeah. So we Don pays for the parking in the end. We walk up to the theater, right? There's no one there. The lights are off.
You just call it the theater.
I did. We walk up to the cinema and
we go to open the door. Door doesn't open.
No lights on. Nobody home.
Door is not open. The movie's supposed to start at 6:10. This is about quarter to 6. And I was like, did we just drive in here for nothing?
Nothing.
And then it said a sign on the door. It opens at 6. You would think when you're showing a movie at 6:10, you'd
be open a couple of minutes before 6.
And then other people came and tried to open the door, and it just wouldn't open, and they left. They never came back.
Yeah.
And then eventually it opened at 1 minute to 6, and the girl who opened it looked like she wanted to personally kill my entire bloodline.
Yeah, she gave us a sidelong look that said, now that you're here, you might not leave.
And then we went in, and she was serving, and she just, like, hated us.
Yeah, we both wanted to pay with cash.
Don't take cash.
Don't take cash.
Then, so I paid with the card, right? And we ordered the same thing, right?
Really got under your skin.
We ordered the same thing, right? The exact same thing. It cost the exact same amount. But for some reason, your drink was bigger than mine. Now, I don't care, right? But, like, one would think if it's the same price, you get the same thing. And we ordered from the same woman. So, like... Was it just me she had a problem with her? Like?
Notably, she didn't make the popcorn. She got a lackey to do that. The only other employee I saw the entire time, she was like, make their fucking popcorn.
And then I took the cash out to pay her, and she was like, oh, no.
No, we don't accept that. We don't accept that.
And then she just didn't give us tickets. And then it says on the thing, please select where you want to sit. And she was just like, yeah, go on. And we're like, oh. Okay, right. So, and then we walked in, and then we genuinely could have died. I'm surprised we left. Like,
what's ironic is the theater, the room, being correct here, lovely.
It was actually quite nice. Yeah.
It was actually very nice. They had like little walls between the seats, so that if a punk fucking idiot 8-year-old spilled a drink above you, it wouldn't ruin your coat. You know, that kind of thing. And we saw an advanced screening. We'll be kind because Cillian Murphy asked us not to spoil the movie.
He said not to spoil anything, so we won't spoil
anything. For the Netflix audience. But we saw an advanced screening of Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, which is a show that I haven't finished.
I've watched the whole thing.
You've watched the whole thing. I've watched half of it. You liked it a lot.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, we can talk about the film.
I think part of the reason I like it is because I'm kind of looking at it as like that is part of the show as a whole. But if you judge it as part of like a conclusion to the show, it's better. But if you judge it as like its own standalone thing, it does lose a few points.
You can't do that type of thing standalone. Which that's what kind of annoys me about the idea of the format.
I had people talking to me today, and they're like, "Oh, you like the Peaky Blinders movie?" I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "They were like, oh, I might go see it." So, and I was like, well, these people wouldn't be big in cinema. I was like, it's going to be out on Netflix in like a week or two.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah." And they were like, "Yeah, I don't know, we might go see it." And I was like, "Oh, did you like the show?" And they're like, "Oh, there's a show." And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, we might go see it anyway." I was like,
yeah, I wouldn't
do that without watching the show.
No.
And then another guy was like, "Oh yeah, I know there's a show. I haven't watched it, but I'm just gonna go see it with my friend anyway." And I was like, "But why would you do that?"
Yeah, you're not gonna have a good time.
No,
you're gonna be very confused. Do you think it was
right? You seen the show and you even didn't understand some parts because you hadn't finished it.
No. Yeah. True. Yeah. What I'll say about the film, my biggest gripe with the film, I think that's on the audience. You know what I mean? But I do feel like
Oh yeah, that's nothing to do with the movie. Like,
I
yeah.
do feel like the movie is only out so that Netflix can get some awards. But also, part of me is like, Killian's a big cinema guy, so he bought the cinema in Dingle, which is not too far away from us, in the same county, up the kingdom.
I didn't know he bought that. I
Yeah.
didn't even know there was one there.
Yeah, he owns that. So, like, he's a big cinema guy, so I wouldn't be surprised if he pushed for it and had it in the contract as well. But
As
I
like
know
an
the
event.
Netflix are like, I want awards.
I think too, if it's like one of its partly, it's going to be an event to end off the show because they released the Stranger Things finale in cinemas
Well,
as well.
there was fucking no one in this theater. There
Yeah.
was 4 people and
To be
2
fair,
of them
that's
were
nothing
us.
to do with the movie though. That's like this place was a mirage. Doesn't exist. Like.
Yeah, no, I think if we go back there, it's just going to be a wall. We might not have seen the movie. We might have just hallucinated it. I don't know.
But I think part of it is as well because he was so good as Tommy Shelby and he won the Oscar.
Yeah.
That they're like,
He won an Oscar? What?
for Oppenheimer.
Oh. Thought you meant for Tommy Shelby. I was like, the fuck
Oh
do
no
you mean?
no! But he won an Oscar for Oppenheimer and he was so good as Tommy Shelby. They probably were like, release it there for 2 weeks. He might get some kind of award.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But my gripe with the movie is, I watched it and I enjoyed it, but then I came out and I was like, there were some things I think could have been fleshed out more. So I think if it was a season of TV, it would have just been a little bit better.
Yeah. No, I mean, I felt, the second we walked out of the theater, I said, that should have been 5 episodes of television.
But like a regular season Peaky Blinders is only 6 anyway. So
that's true.
And this was 2 hours long. It's only an extra 4 hours runtime.
Yeah. I didn't have a bad time. I enjoyed it. I had a good time. But like,
But even like some of the stuff that happens between season 6 and the movie, like where the movie starts, there's a whole series of events that happen off screen. Even you could have made that like some of the episodes leading up.
yeah.
But
I don't know. I like the premise a lot, you know, of the film.
the main plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
But
too.
also, like, and I'm willing to say this, and look,
I think the second half of the movie is a lot stronger than the first half.
that's what I was going to get into. Is like, I don't want to spoil anyone. I don't want to put an expectation or an experience in anyone. So like, this could have just been the 2 of us. So don't go into the movie thinking it's this way or the highway. This won't be everyone's experience. This won't be the common mileage, probably by a long shot. But my experience was the first half of the film was just confusing, and Barry Keoghan's character, I know he's been recast from a role in the show. Is a different actor plays that character in the show.
Yeah.
But he gets involved with something that I don't think a man can have no opinion on.
I think you can
And-
say what he gets involved in because if you read the description of the movie, it says it.
Okay, well, I'll say he gets involved with working with a element of fascism,
And
right?
you say
Of the Nazis.
it says in the thing it's the Nazis. Like,
Right. So you can't not have an opinion on that, even in a script for a film.
Like the
is my belief.
description-
Especially, hold on, just let me finish this. Especially in like today's day and age, like where like, you know, there's a country out there that everybody knows is a fascist country now, and it used to be the opposite for almost 200 years. It was the beacon of everything that is good and right about democracy. And now, just like the fall of Rome, it's turned inwards upon itself. We don't need to say what country that is. We all know what it is. But like in this day and age, where like most of the, like how much of the population of that country is going to go see this movie? A lot, because they're obsessed with this show over there. You know, it's like, how can your character not have an opinion on fascism?
But
Or
as
is
well-
that meant to be social commentary? I don't really know. I don't
But as
really
well,
know.
specifically, out of all the characters who should have had an opinion, it should have been him.
Yeah.
Because he's very much in the show, and in this, he's very like, he is like, very proud of his gypsy heritage.
He has a
like,
gypsy identity.
Yeah.
So he like, but in the movie, he has no opinion on
No
it.
opinion on it, yeah.
And like that really, I kept thinking about like, when are they going to give him an opinion on it? But he never gets one.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, that's what the main thing. If that
maybe someone else, maybe your read will be different on the film, but that was my
If
read on the
that
film.
was a season of TV, you could have explored that as a conflict more. And the villain's like motivation, he mentions in one line. I was like, that would have been interesting to flesh out and see
It would
his
have,
point
yeah.
of view
Tim
more.
Roth does a great job in the
Yeah,
film.
because all the villains from Peaky Blinders are good.
Yeah.
And they get fleshed out. But like he was still great in it, but
Yeah.
he just wasn't
Yeah.
fleshed out as much. And
I
then
think-
Rebecca Ferguson's character, you could have fleshed her out more.
Yeah,
She
no,
was great,
100%. Yeah. Is the movie going to be out on Netflix by the time this releases?
The 20th, I
20th?
believe, which is next Friday.
Yeah. So no, this will be out before the movie's released. Okay.
Yeah. If you've seen the show, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the show, go watch the show.
Yep.
If you want to, don't watch it without watching the show, because if you watch it and you enjoy it and you go, "Oh, I really like that. I'm going to watch the show." No point now because you know
Yeah.
all the story so far.
Yeah, 100%. The good news is that right after this episode, we are recording a short little segment, which is a spoiler cast for this show or this film. So stay tuned for that. It won't be out until the movie is out on Netflix, but It will be out. So
Do you know what
keep
else I
an eye out
appreciate
for
about
that.
the movie?
What?
So funny. Like, not
There's a
not
line.
ironically.
Johnny
there's
Dogs has a line in the film that
Oh,
is
man, my
so funny.
Like,
The two of us couldn't stop chuckling.
We were laughing out loud, and the other two people inside there, I'd say they were just like...
Dead inside.
And then like 5 minutes went by, and I just popped into my head, and I just started laughing.
Really funny.
But
Overall,
I enjoyed it.
very enjoyable. Just like not a movie cinema will remember, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's meant to be that either.
Well, it is a Netflix film that they just released.
Yeah, and there's one shot of like, because this isn't a spoiler. You've seen the trailer. It's set during World War II. There's a shot of bombed out Birmingham with a character like walking down the street, and it looks so bad on a big screen. I'm sure it'll look fine on home TV, but it looks awful, like unpresentable on the big screen.
But like you said, some parts looked like it was filmed for Netflix, and then some parts looked like it was filmed for the
whole last hour looks like it was filmed as a movie.
And that's the thing. It's like
It's different cameras.
there's
It
a
has to
specific
be.
moment that I won't say what it is that happens in the middle.
Yeah.
And I felt like that was where you would have ended episode 1.
Yeah.
And then everything after would have been...
Completely agreed.
Yeah,
Completely
and
agreed.
everything after that was great.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll discuss some more in our spoiler cast after this, which will be out on, what did you say it is, the 20th?
20th.
Spoiler cast will be up the same day you watch the movie. You come right here to Double Exposure and you sit with us and you tell us all about your opinions in the comment section right after listening to our opinions on the movie. It'll be a short segment. What else have you got in movies and television?
Do you have any topics you want to go first? I was just going to finish
Yeah,
off
we
with
can
my,
we can weave in and out. I want
my-
to talk a
my,
little.
my Oscar predictions, because that's Monday?
Okay, I've got a couple of quick things. They're not going to take long, right? So this week, Microsoft has announced. Previously, they said they wouldn't do any more consoles, Xbox, right? This is coming from The Verge.
Oh, I've seen something about that. Yeah.
Microsoft's next Xbox, Project Helix, won't reach alpha until 2027. Microsoft announced new details about the console at GDC Festival of Gaming. They have referred to this thing as being like it will be able to play PC games and Xbox games, so it kind of just sounds like a computer that has an Xbox like app built into it, like a higher level of functionality than right now. You can just get the Xbox app, which has like Game Pass and all that stuff. You can get that on your computer or your laptop. This sounds like it's just a higher level of functionality for that. I can tell you right now, she might be successful as a CEO, but Ashley Sharma will be the most hated CEO of Xbox there's ever been. She's going to be despised because she's all about AI and gaming. She's talking about this new console, which she's trying to make sound different than what everyone else tried, but it's the same shit that they've been talking about. What's that?
Xbox 2.
Yeah, the Xbox One too. It's the same shit that they've been talking about since fucking Don Matrick, and they had to get rid of him. I don't know what the fuck they did getting rid of Phil Spencer when he was doing a pretty good job. I mean, yeah, sure, he could have been doing a little bit more, but he should have been kept at the company in some position. This is going to be a fucking disaster for Microsoft. And mark my words, Sony will have the monopoly on the market, other than Nintendo, who are basically in their own market. Up next, or do you have any thoughts on that?
No.
Okay. Up next, Battlefield 6 teams hit with layoffs despite, quote, biggest launch in franchise history. Not only was the biggest launch, it was the biggest launch by a factor of like fucking 5.
I know a lot of people who haven't played any like games since they were in secondary school, and they all just picked up like Battlefield.
Yeah, Battlefield 6 was huge, huge. I played it. The problem with Battlefield 6 is that the developers, a lot of things happened really quick, right? So the first thing that happened was people said Battlefield used to be, it marketed itself by being different from the competing shooter, which is Call of Duty, because Battlefield had tanks and jets and helicopters and teamwork and more communication. And you were, when you match made into a team, you would be in a squad of 4 and that kind of stuff, you know? So it was more like tactical, longer time to kill, which was more forgiving. But anyway, the problem with Battlefield 6 was they shrunk all of the maps to try and make the action feel more clustered, but it actually made players feel a lot more limited in terms of what they could do. And then right after launch, they said, we'll fix that, and they did nothing about it. Why did they do nothing about it? I don't know. It takes time to make video games, and it definitely takes time to make maps in video games with a lot of complex systems. But one thing that I do know is that when their CEO, Vince Zampella, was speeding in a tunnel in Los Angeles and then hit the wall at Mach fuck, killing himself, that didn't really work out well for the studio, it turns out, you know? Don't get me wrong, Vince Zampella, legend in the industry, made Call of Duty as you know it today. He was the lead designer on Modern Warfare 1 and Modern Warfare 2, the originals, Call of Duty 4, and I don't know, whatever. Modern Warfare 2 was probably Call of Duty 6, I guess. Yeah, right?
Black
What?
Ops was
No.
set, no, 'cause-
COD 4, World at War, Black Ops 2. So
no, Black Ops was after Modern Warfare 2. Because Black Ops was the
you're right,
first
you're
one I
right,
got.
you're right,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, I guess it was then. But yeah, either way, Vince Zampella left a massive mark in the industry. And don't get me wrong, like, I was genuinely a little sad when he died because, like, he's, you know, been such a household name. I mean, Titanfall, I mean, like, come on, you know? But at the same time, anyone who puts other lives in danger on the road and then, you know, wins a Darwin Award by being stupid on the road in that way and, you know, unfortunately dying, I can't be that sad about it. You know, I can't have that much mercy for it. You did a stupid thing and you endangered other people. So either way, that didn't help the studio. Looks like the studio is in free fall right now. Also, shortly before launch, Halo Combat Evolved studio veteran Marcus Leto, who I believe was game design lead, left the studio. So this studio is in crisis right now. I hope they recover because they seem like a genuinely good team that was built to make this game. And they made a pretty good game. But they need to be more mobile and agile in terms of tackling the problems with it, or they're going to keep bleeding players. My next news story. Also, Crimson Desert launched this week. This is a game that nobody had ever heard about until last week, and now everyone is talking about it. I feel like this is a game that just bots are pulling out of the... like, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird the way no one was talking about this game, and now everyone's like, oh, I'm so glad it's finally out. Capcom are releasing Pragmata a week earlier in April. They've moved up the release date. I'm not sure why, actually. I haven't looked into the exact date of this story. It's very rare a release date gets moved up instead of backwards. So I don't know if they were... Oh, apparently they're trying not to compete with PlayStation's Saros. This is from a Tech Radar article by Demi Williams. Then also, I want to talk about this. Marathon, I talked about this in the last episode, I think. Marathon is not selling too well. There is a lot of hype and publicity. The people who play it seem to love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not playing Marathon myself. I played some of the open beta type thing. It wasn't for me. It's a good game, but it wasn't for me. That game is not selling well. So that's interesting. Because, like I made the case of last week, Bungie are an ancient and powerful wizard of game development, and they might be losing the touch. So what's your Oscar predictions?
So, well, the Oscars are Monday. Yeah, Monday.
So by the time this is out,
Yeah.
yeah, they're done.
So you'll have seen who wins. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna make some predictions.
Maybe we'll release this on Monday, just for...
Yeah.
Yeah, we normally do Tuesday releases.
Fire some categories at me, and I'll tell you who I think.
Best actor.
I'll tell you who I think will win and who I want to win.
Best actor.
So I want. Actually, this one's kind of. I want, like, it wouldn't bother me if Timothée Chalamet or Michael B. Jordan win,
Yeah.
and I think Michael B. Jordan might win.
I don't think either of them will win.
I think Timothée Chalamet would have won, but then when I seen he won the Actors Award, I was like, oh, it's good because I think his performance was good, but I didn't think he'd be recognized for that. And then I was like, oh, they're giving him a thing. So I think he'll win. I'm predicting he'll win.
We'll see.
I don't think Leonardo DiCaprio should win, not because of the bad performance, but just purely because out of all the performances he's done, that one wasn't my favorite.
I think it's his time.
I think Michael B. Jordan will win. I'm predicting that Michael B. Jordan, and if not Michael B. Jordan, Timothée Chalamet.
Michael B. Jordan's up for Sinners, right?
Sinners, and he's the favorite at the moment.
Yeah.
And then Timothée Chalamet is up for
It would be
Supreme.
deserved if he gets it, but like never right off the academy from. By the way, speaking of the Oscars, real quick, just as a quick sidebar, have you heard that Iran is threatening to drone strike it?
I did not.
Yeah, California's on alert right now, so hopefully nothing bad happens at the Oscars.
I did not hear that.
So yeah, that's there.
Damn.
Yeah.
I've been to the place where they host the Oscars when I was over there.
Oh yeah, what is yeah?
Yeah, from the outside it looks like an absolute hole.
That's because
Like,
it is.
No, literally, I was there, right, and I was like looking around and stuff. And next thing I looked across the street and there was just this junkie just overdosing, man. And I'm pretty sure he died in front of me, like. And I was like, this is supposed to be like the glamorous, like Hollywood.
All
where
the
they all
glitters is not gold.
I was like, man, that is wild. Like,
yeah, that's rough. That's rough.
So yeah, best actor. I'm gonna say Michael B. Jordan. Fire another one at me.
Best supporting actor.
Best supporting actor. I think it should be Sean Penn, and if it's not Sean Penn, that's the only one I think I'll actually get a little bit angry at because he's just miles better than everyone. I think out of every performance I've seen this year, he's the best.
Who else is up for that?
Delroy Lindo for Sinners. I like him. I don't
Yeah.
think he should win over Sean Penn though, but I do like him.
What was Sean Penn in
One battle after another.
as well? Okay.
Yeah.
Haven't
man.
seen. Haven't seen. So
Watch
yeah.
it for his performance.
Okay.
You might like him as a person, but his performance is great.
I know very little about Sean Penn, so I won't be biased.
I think he should win. I think he will win.
Okay.
Jacob Elordi's up for Frankenstein as well. Didn't see the appeal of that one myself now, but
Don't really love him as an actor. Said this before.
yeah.
Very stiff.
Fire another at me.
Best music.
Best music.
Yeah.
Like as in song or score.
Do both.
I think for song it should be "I Lied to You" from Sinners, and I think it's going to be the one from K-pop Demon Hunters. So I predict K-pop Demon Hunters for best song.
Okay.
Best like score, it has to be Sinners.
Yeah,
Has
you
to
know,
be.
I hope so.
It
Hope
has to
so. Yeah.
I'm predicting it will be.
Is Bone Temple up for anything?
No,
Nothing.
no.
Wow.
Well, it wouldn't be Bone Temple because that came out this year, so it would have been the original 28 years later, and that's up for nothing either.
Wow.
No, it didn't even get cinematography, which I was surprised by.
Yeah. Damn.
Cinematography, I think
Had a good score.
I want it to be Sinners. I think it could be One Battle After Another or Train Dreams.
Train
I
Dream.
think
What
it
the
might
hell
be
is
Train
Train
Dreams.
Dreams?
Joel Edgerton movie. I think it'll go with Train Dreams, but that one scene in Sinner where they're looking out in the sunset, man. All that
Yeah,
just-
man. I mean, there's a lot of fucking scenes of Sinners like that. It's great film.
Best sound, I think F1.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Best like special effects, I think it has to be Avatar. I don't think anything else will compete. With
Oh man, don't give it to them.
But I think
Don't give it to them. Fucking drilling for oil with that movie for that category.
I think-
Fuck off.
I think that one.
Fuck
Joel,
off.
Joel else makes no sense.
Makes me
right?
mad.
What else do you think Avatar has been nominated for?
Oh, all the dick riders coming out of the woodwork going, "It's a blah, 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 blah," whatever they say.
No. Right, the whole movie is like basically like.
Dog shit. Yes, I know. Move
Yeah,
on.
but also
Next.
It's just special effects, right? And none of the people are real because they're all doing mocap. So why
Yeah.
the hell is it nominated for best costumes?
Fuck off. There's
Yeah.
no costume.
There's no costumes in the movie. There's one guy who wears a costume, the one human character, and his costume is he wears some toilet paper around his crotch. Like that's the gist of it. Should not be best costumes should go to either Frankenstein or Sinners. I'm gonna say Sinners. I'm glazing Sinners on this episode.
I'm just getting mad now at Avatar.
Best
That's ridiculous.
best supporting actress, I actually don't even know. Like that could go
Who's up for
anywhere.
it?
Amy Madigan for Weapons.
I haven't seen
Is it
Weapons.
Rose Byrne is for lead actress. Best supporting actress. Wayumi Masaka, I think's her name, for Sinners. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She's good.
This one I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know what
None of these performances really hit for you?
No, they do hit, but like it's not as standout as the
They're
other
not
ones.
heavyweights.
So like,
That's
oh
fair.
yeah, there's Wayumi Masaku,
Yeah.
Elle Fanning for Sentimental Value. I can't comment on that because I haven't seen
I
it.
haven't seen it. She's a phenomenal
Um,
actress, though.
Ig-
She's also, sorry, I forgot to bring this up earlier. I watched Predator Badlands
Oh yeah,
recently.
do you like it?
Fucking incredible. She's so good in that
Oh man,
film.
it's so good.
She's so good
It's
in
so
that
good.
film.
It was in my top 10 movies last year.
Incredible.
I also brought this is a bit of a side. I brought my dad to see that, right?
Yeah. Was he like, hell yeah?
He came out, right? I brought my dad to see a few movies last year because like he was into all that. So he seen Jurassic Park, like all the movies he liked when he was he was like, I was alright. I thought it was dog shit.
Yeah.
What else did we see? We seen Superman. He loved that. Superman is like his favorite character.
Hell
ever. We seen something else. I can't remember what it was. He liked that as well. And then we seen Predator Badlands, and he came out. And I thought like Superman be his movie of the year. He was like, that was phenomenal.
Yeah, dude.
That was so
it's
good, man.
just a hell yeah
And,
simulator for like 2 hours.
Going into that, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love this.
Me
'cause
neither.
I would have loved the concept of it being a World War II, like it was kind of supposed to be. And then I came out, I was like, man, that's just fun.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
so
a hell
much
yeah
fun,
simulator
like.
when he's
It's
like
a hell yeah.
stealthing around the camp with like the homemade technology.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh man, when he makes his own little mask. Oh man, it's
So
good.
sick.
But yeah, she's up. Another lady from Sentiment Value. I won't even pronounce her name because I'll get it wrong. Amy Madigan for Weapons.
Well, hold on. Make an attempt. What's the lady's name?
Igna Ibisdotter Linianis. I've definitely put
May I? I can give it a
the
go.
lady down there. And then we have Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. I think she could take it. And then Amy Madigan for Weapons. Who have you seen Weapons?
Inga Ibsdottir
That sounds-
Lilies.
Yeah.
Liliaz.
Eve's daughter sounds more, yeah.
So her surname, her she's like, I don't want to say incorrectly if it's a double barrel surname. It's Inga Ibsdottir, and then Lilleaas. I am normally pretty good at guessing like where a name is from, and with an idea of the pronunciation of that, making a fair stab. Yeah, no, I can't blame you. I have no idea. It might be Middle Eastern. I'm not sure.
I can't comment on either to them because I haven't seen Sentimental Value. I think it's going to be Tiana Taylor, but I don't know what the hard called. Amy Madigan. Have you seen Weapons?
No.
Most overrated movie last year, in my opinion. Didn't like it at all. And honestly, I don't think she was anything phenomenal enough to deserve an Oscar.
What you need to understand with Weapons is that the director of that, Zach Kreger.
Zach Kreger, yeah.
He was part of a comedy group called The Whitest Kids You Know, who was led by a guy called Trevor Moore, who the CIA killed.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to just go off movies I seen last year, like best supporting actress.
I'm never getting into America
in
again.
A supporting role. I don't even know who I'd give it to be honest.
Parody podcast.
Like, see, all these are leading roles. In a supporting role, I'm not actually sure. Like Mia Goth for Frankenstein, that was, I would say, a main role. Yeah, supporting actress, maybe this is going to sound wild. Maybe Ariana Grande for Wicked.
Shut the fuck up.
No, man. I thought she actually should. Well, she actually got nominated for it last year for original Wicked, but this wouldn't apply to this year's Oscars. Joe, I think, got massively snubbed last year. Lily Rose Depp for Nosferatu.
Yeah.
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 But anyway,
Aaron Taylor Johnson in Nosferatu.
I don't like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I liked him in there.
I like him in more movies than I dislike
him. And I liked
him
him in 28 Years
I still haven't
Later
seen
as well.
Bullet Train. His performance in that looks fucking incredible.
Best actress, it's going to be Jessie Buckley. It will be Jessie. I want it to be
Good,
Jessie
I hope
Buckley.
it should
will be
be-
Jessie
should
Buckley.
be.
If it's not Jessie Buckley, I might just have to eat my shoe, like. But
Eat your shoe?
Yeah.
Oh, we could do a special
I
on
might
that.
eat both of them.
Yeah. Oh.
But she's won every award, and you haven't seen the movie yourself, but like that, I would say between her and Sean Penn were the best performances of last year.
Wait. Hold on. Jessie Buckley's in One Battle After
No,
Another?
she's in Hamnet. But I'm saying
yeah.
out of all the performances I've seen last year,
Yeah, I'm
between
with
the
you.
two
I'm
of
with
them.
you. I'm with you. That makes sense.
Best director, I would like it to go to Ryan Coogler, but I think it's going to go to. I think it should go to Ryan Coogler, but I think it's going to go to Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another.
Yeah. I can't comment on it. I haven't seen One Battle After Another. I should watch it tonight.
And then
It's on
best
demand,
picture, I want it to go to Sinners. It should go to Sinners. I'm going to say it will go to Sinners.
Yeah, I hope it does. It should.
And you know who
What
I think
a fucking film. We're going to be talking about that film for decades.
See, in the supporting act, there's a lot of good in the best supporting actor category, but I would have liked to see my man. Why is his name escape me now? My man, Jimmy. What's his name?
I want to watch you struggle.
Jimmy. He plays Remick. Why? I literally glazed this man all day, like, and I can't think of his name.
Mr. O'Connor.
Jack O'Connell.
Yeah, or O'Connell. Fuck.
Think.
Good thing I didn't try coming in for the same. I was still over here being smarmy and I was wrong.
I think maybe he could have been thrown in as a nomination. Don't know if he'd win.
I think he should have been. I mean,
and I think actually Haley,
it's his time right now.
I think Haley Steinfeld was really good in that movie as well. Don't know if it was Oscar thing, but she was very good in that movie.
She was fine. She was pretty good.
Yeah. I think it should go to Sinners. I think it will go to Sinners. I think best animated movie will be K-pop Demon Hunters.
I think so. I haven't seen it.
But yeah, they're my predictions.
Those are good predictions.
Yeah.
Those are good predictions.
And I think, seeing as I mentioned it a few times, I'm just going to rattle off my top 10 of last year.
Let's do it.
Now, before I go into it, you will not be seeing any Hamnet or Marty Supreme on the list. Not because I think they're bad movies, but because they actually didn't release here till 2026.
Get Europed.
So, will I include them or will I not include them?
Disclude them.
Disclude them?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just tell you now.
Exclude them. I can't fucking speak to them.
If they were being included, both of them would be in my top 10 and Marty Supreme will be quite high. There's a movie in my top 10 as well that came out in 2024, but it came out in 2025 for us.
Oh, okay.
We'll get to it. So, in number 10, right, I have a movie called Novocaine.
Oh, with Jack Quaid.
Yeah.
I didn't see this.
Might not be the best movie ever made. I absolutely loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I found it so funny, and it's just like, it's like the Predator Badland things of, it's hell yeah, it's fun. It's an interesting concept, and like the way he fights and stuff in it is just so creative. You know, the concept is basically
Can't feel pain?
Jack Quaid can't feel pain.
Yeah.
And his girlfriend or whatever gets kidnapped and he's trying to rescue her, but he's literally just like a regular dude, but he can't feel pain.
That's awesome.
And it's just, oh man, I watched that with my girlfriend, and she was like, "You actually enjoy that movie more than you should have." Like you were way too into that, and actually tears coming down my face. So I love it. Like it's so good. That's number 10.
Hell yeah.
I would say there are movies like below my 10 that are probably better made movies, but no, that I love that movie.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Number 9, One Battle After Another. I had that way down, and then when I thought about it more, I enjoyed it more. It's the Peaky Blinders thing, though. It's like 2 different movies.
Yeah, you said this, yeah.
And I also prefer the second half much more than the first half. But the acting's great. The directing's great. Also, there's like... It's really funny as well. You wouldn't think so. But there's this clip that comes up from the movie, and it's like, oh, when Leo gets nominated, this is the clip they should play. But he speaks in Spanish in that clip, right? But I don't know if you've seen the thing Instagram does where AI translates it to English for you.
Oh, no.
So it's like a voice voicing over him in English. It's like, hey, senor, help me. It's like, what the hell am I watching?
That's funny.
Then in number 8, I have Wake Up Dead Man.
Hell yeah.
Great movie.
Hell yeah. Big Benoit Blanc.
That and the movie above it are very close to me. I have 28 Years Later.
The first one?
The first one.
Okay.
Really, really liked it. Really liked it. Hated the ending, you can remember.
Yeah, you did.
And then after seeing the Bone Temple, bumped it up for me.
That would make sense.
Then the next one, it is out of the 10 in my top 10. I think as how the movie's been made, this is not the most well made movie, but I just found it really fun. Superman.
Sure.
Found it really fun, really enjoyable. Number 5, Predator Badlands.
Yeah, dude.
Oh man,
I just
so
peeked
good.
the microphone.
So
Fuck, sorry,
good.
audience. I got excited.
Good. So good. Oh,
Great film.
just
Great
so much
film.
fun.
Great film.
Great
Shout
movie.
out to my buddy Leo who's a Predator comics super fan, telling me, "Oh, Sean, you're gonna like the movie. Oh, Sean, you're gonna like the movie." And I was like, "Well, Leo, this is how you sound. This is how you sound." Well, guess who ate their hat? It wasn't Leo.
When I put my
it
review-
wasn't Leo.
When I put my
It
review
was
for
me.
that, he messaged me and he was like, "Hell yeah, man!"
Did Leo?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
They made a conversation about it.
Yeah. No, because I remember he used that against me at the time. He was like, "But Dan liked it." And I was like, "Shut up, Leo." And then I finally caved and watched it. And I was like, I have to apologize
My
to
opinion,
Leo. This
right?
is humiliating.
That is easily the second best Predator movie.
Yes. Agreed. What's the best one?
The original.
Woo! We were about to have to end the podcast there because we're going to be down a host
So
forever.
some would argue that's where the list of good Predator movies end.
Yep.
Actually,
Yep.
I like the animated one that came out last year as well. But
I didn't watch
my
that.
top 4. Number 4, I have F1.
F1.
The dad movie of the year.
Sure. I didn't see
Great
it.
movie.
Yeah.
Great. Oh, really fun.
What
Great
was that,
movie.
number 4?
Number 4, yeah.
Okay.
I had a banger of a week that week because I went on holidays to Spain for a week, and then I went over to see Zach Bryan in concert, and then I came home and drove to the cinema and watched F1, and then went home. I was like, that was just a great week.
Hell yeah.
Number 3, right? This didn't come out in 2025, but it did for us in Ireland. I've Nosferatu.
Oh, that's true. That's so true.
Banger.
Yeah.
Banger.
How? What number?
3.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You're
I
saying
really
it was
liked it, yeah.
okay.
And if you remember, when we came out, I was like, I'm not sure if I like that. And then sat man.
Such a good film. Such a good film.
Yeah. Also, he should have been nominated for an Oscar at that time as well.
He's got the sauce.
Then number 2, we have The Long Walk.
I didn't see it.
You
People
should.
liked it.
It's actually short as well. It's really
I
good.
hate Stephen King's
No,
writing.
man, this was great.
I hate Stephen
This
King's
was
writing.
great. This was phenomenal.
Okay.
This was like one of the most emotional movies I've ever watched. Like, this was amazing.
As people say, yeah.
Amazing. So good. And then in number 1, I have Sinners.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
I'm
there
an
was no
absolute-
suspense in
I'm
that
an
one.
absolute Sinners glazer.
You are a Sinner. How many times have you seen Sinners?
6.
Yeah.
I went to see it 4 times in a week.
Yeah, it's a great film.
I've dragged everyone who would go with me. I was like, you have to watch it. You have to experience this. You have to experience this.
Who out of the people you dragged with you liked it the least?
I think my girlfriend's dad.
Whoa, really? What did he say?
Well, for a while he was like, I didn't know that Smoke and Stack were 2 separate characters. And I was kind of like,
What you mean?
what? They interact. But no, I didn't go see it with anyone who didn't like it. They all said it was great.
Yeah, that's
But,
fair.
yeah. Oh man, like if we weren't recording this now, it's in the cinema. I'd probably be watching it right now. Like, do you know what?
My sister saw it last
It's
week.
on. It's
for the
on. It's
first
on in
time.
36 minutes. I might just make it. What do you think of it?
Loved it. Loved it.
Acting great, casting great, cinematography great, costumes
Music,
great,
phenomenal.
music great, story great, concept great,
Generational.
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 Like Like that is in my top 5 movies of all time.
Sinners for Best Picture. That's not a prediction. That's a demand. It's
That's-
either that or Iran bombs you.
That's just pure glaze, to be honest.
Yep. That is pure glaze. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is episode 4. I almost said episode 5 of Double Exposure. Thank you for listening to another episode. Stay tuned. The special featurette this week is a spoiler cast for Peaky Blinders, The Immortal Man, which we are about to record.